Welcome to Cool Clubs Reviews. Today we have got a Cobra product, the Forged Tech. I'm not too well versed on this, so
No, I'm not
jump
really
in.
either. Obviously, we've known about Cobra forever, and we haven't carried a bunch of Cobra stuff in the last few years just because of demand, and we haven't actually tested them all until starting this year. But this is the Forged Tech. Relatively traditional looking club. It's got a relatively thin top line, and the sole's not super wide. So it's kind of in the middle of the ballpark as far as size and stuff. Similar like a 790 Apex category.
Super clean.
Yeah, really clean looking.
Right.
Did a nice job with it.
I liked actually that design on the back. You can see where they're trying to get the mass right in the center there.
Yeah, it's kind of a triangular shape on the back a little bit, which you've seen in other clubs for a million years, right? But it kind of looks like it, more mass behind the center.
And that gives us a heads up as to the technology.
Yeah,
that's
it's
going on
one
there,
of these foam-filled things, but
So-
they do work, that's for sure.
And I think this is where everyone's going to get really excited is when we check out the numbers on them. So again, this made it to our players category, gets both tests.
Right.
How straight is that graph on the
Yeah,
on the game
it's
improvement?
super straight on the mishits. I mean, they're all kind of in a line, basically. So,
Yeah. That's incredible.
Yep.
Not only that, I mean, and then this maybe a downside, maybe an upside. It's really, really long.
It is really long. 165 yards, 80 miles an hour for a 7-iron is seriously long. And you got a 4.4 on the overall performance rating. Let's look at distance. Obviously, that helped it some, but it's relatively forgiving too. And obviously, again, all the mishits are all linear, right? So they're all going straight no matter where you hit on the face, which is nice.
And even when you look at that, it's the low heel that drops off. Everything else hits the green and doesn't just hit the green; it hits way up the green. Like this thing's moving, so low toe is still hitting a decent portion of that surface.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Then going into the tour performance, so you could argue that maybe it's a little better under the center strike characteristics. Look at the heel, toe, and center all kind of bunched there. So
yeah, exactly.
if you're a good striker of the golf ball in terms of up the face, if you're catching it across, you're going to be in good shape, always knowing where that ball's landing out at.
Right.
255 spin launch right in the middle.
Yeah, it is in the middle. It's kind of surprising at the distance it's got, right? So to hit it that far and still have some spin is pretty impressive.
But that does show up a little in stopping power.
Yeah, obviously you can get hurt a little bit there. So, if you really got trouble stopping greens and stuff, this may not be the best club in the world for that.
So we've started adding Cobra to our matrix this year.
Right.
We added the driver and the fairways, the Tech Hybrid. We've added a King Forged iron.
Yep. I think we maybe added a couple more here.
Yeah.
We've got another one reviewing in a minute that was kind of impressive as well. So.
Yeah. So who do you think this Cobra Forged Tech's for?
Well, this fits a pretty broad range, to be honest. It's not bad even on the tour rating. It's 4.5. So, you could go, high single digit, 8s or 7s or something looking for distance, up to probably 18 handicap, no problem.
Yeah, I think, like you say, it really is looking for distance. Like this thing is a killer for distance. So that's its selling point.
But it's not bad looking, and it looks pretty traditional.
No.
Pretty big range.
And going into knowing their model, and we'll do a whole podcast on all of their models, but looks like you can blend these pretty well.
Yeah, that's the thing with these. There's a whole bunch of these all look kind of similar, so you can definitely mix and match these throughout the set.
That's great. Perfect. Thanks, Mark.